Store, pottery store.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning back in. We're with Voices and Vessels, in case you just programmed in. So we were just talking about tour, and I was wondering, do you guys have any little things for good luck you do before you go on and play? Well, you know, Sidney Crosby, he makes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before every show.
Yeah.
Or every, I guess,
Every game.
show he puts on.
Yeah.
Puts
Yeah.
play. Yeah. So, I was wondering.
Yeah. Well, last night we did a huddle around the Arts drum set. I don't know if you guys do that every show, but
What did we say last night? I don't even.
I
I
couldn't
couldn't
hear
hear anybody.
We kind of say like Dean Machine or something whenever our old guitarist Travis was in the band. His dad has a sweet mustache, so yeah.
we have to make a new tradition.
Yeah, definitely.
Start something new.
I warm up vocal wise. I pray sometimes, stuff like that. If it's a big show, I usually do pray.
He doesn't do that.
Yeah, I do.
I put on a hoodie and just kind of like jump around and stuff, trying to get a little sweaty beforehand, so it like kind of looks cooler and everything.
Okay.
Get a little loose so that I look better,
Legit.
sound better, you know.
Legit look.
What do you mean?
Cool.
Warm up.
I just try and like before every show that we play, I like to just kind of like hang out for a minute and like gain my composure and just like relax for a little bit, and then whenever like
It's a secret.
I get to set everything up, then I like take a lot of time to make sure everything is perfect, and then kind of like I like to like run through the whole set in my head like a few times before I get going. So
Before I play, I like to say like 30 times.
Is it a nervous thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
excuse me? It's a habit.
all good.
It is.
I guess White Castle, that's a new tradition too.
Oh no, what do you?
If we can have
Old for
it.
me.
So even
Good
if
for
you
that.
play a show around Pittsburgh, you have to go get White Castle.
I wish.
Yeah.
If we had
3.5
enough money to
hours.
drive all the way out
Yeah.
there.
Every show for White Castle would be.
If we just lived in like Columbus, that would
Yeah.
be great. We'd be so
Anywhere that
fat
had
though.
Yeah, probably.
Or,
No, you wouldn't, because the burgers are like that big.
I was talking about Nick.
and you.
Hey, no shame.
Oh my.
All right, so you guys have a new single coming out, correct?
Yes.
All right, tell us a little bit about that.
It's entitled She Devil.
Yeah, it's called She Devil.
Oh, is that about another ex-girlfriend?
No.
Nah.
No.
It's just it was originally called Fighting Words, but we kind of realized the name could be a lot better than that. And our old guitar player like threw that name out for our EP, and we had it in our heads, and it just kind of like stuck.
Felt right for it.
This song was also recorded at Studio 344 with Brett Samara. We're going to be releasing it on October 11th. And you can get it on iTunes and Amazon, all those sites.
Rap
that are,
City.
Yeah, all those
Rap City.
sites. And yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's kind of shows our new style. It's not much different from our old stuff, but it's heavier. It's kind of more R&B singing style.
More aggressive.
More dubstep.
Yeah.
Oh, got
Yeah.
some stuff in there.
So a lot of bands use the word mature to describe their stuff, but I guess we can say that too. It just shows like, you know, we're not that.
It kind of shows we progressed.
Yeah, that's a better way of saying it.
Okay. And you have a new CD coming out too next year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to be what can we expect to, I guess, hear on that one?
Well, I guess we get to the basics. It's going to be called Rebuilder. We're still deciding on what studio to record it at. We have a couple options lined up. So see what's going to benefit us best with that. We're going to be recording in December and hopefully releasing spring of 2012. It's going to have 8 songs, an intro and an interlude. And I don't know. What else would you say about the music?
There's a good bit of melody to it. So we're bringing, if you've heard our song Change of Heart, it's there's a couple more songs that are similar to that.
There's a lot of variety on the CD.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of everything.
There's a lot of emotion. On the
So
CD
it's
as well.
never gonna get really boring to the listeners, maybe, because there's like so much of everything. So it's not
It's
the
like-
same old song every
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each song has its own like uniqueness to it, but it's not like this isn't us. Like,
Yeah.
every song you can tell is part of our own. So it's there's definitely a lot of variety to it, but it strings together so well that it's just like you need one song to complete the next song and vice versa. So it's definitely gonna be something that everyone should check out whenever it comes out.
Awesome. Do you think we'll get to hear any surprises from any other guest vocals or anything like that?
We're still
Yeah,
figuring
we're-
that stuff out.
Yeah, we were supposed to have guest vocals on our She Devil single, but we had some complications with it. But we're
But
gonna
for
try
the
and-
final,
Yeah, for the final.
on the final full length, we should have that taken care
Yeah.
of. We discussed some stuff last night with
Details,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be surprised.
Yeah, that'll be a good time.
It's gonna be awesome.
Cool. So when it does come out, we can get it on iTunes, like the
Yep.
single?
Yep.
Same.
Yes.
There's also gonna be hard copies as well.
Yeah.
Cool. And I guess for any future goals, what would you guys like to see yourself doing in, say, a year and a half?
Being
Definitely.
signed.
You signed.
Even if we just did a lot more touring,
Yeah.
like nationwide or just even like East Coast or anywhere further than like the tri-state area would be nice.
Just getting out to more people would be cool.
Longer tours than weekenders. Maybe like even just a week would be nice to be out on the road.
Yeah.
Hopefully some management here in the near future to help us for what we can't personally do ourselves, because it really is like
All
people
about
you
who
know.
you know.
Yeah.
So if we could
Word
get
of
ourselves out there to somebody who knows what they're doing to help us get out there, that would be great. We're probably gonna be looking into that sometime around
More
whenever.
merch.
Yeah, we're gonna be printing some new stuff here pretty soon. So.
All right.
You can actually find that stuff on our Big Cartel. We have T-shirts, and you can buy our T-shirt and our CD in a bundle on Big Cartel right now.
Okay. Cool. So you're very accessible.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So now that you guys did awesome on the serious questions, I'm going to have a little fun questions.
Awesome.
All right. So
why it
if
gets
Voices
embarrassing.
and Vessels was just stranded on an island, and you could pick one cereal, one dessert, and one type of pop or soda, what would you choose?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Okay,
sure.
Dr. Pepper.
What
All the
about
way around.
Reese's Puffs?
No,
No,
Cody, the
no.
cereal that your dad buys for
Reminding
your
you,
little brother.
milk is not included.
Milk is not
Wait,
included.
is this
Ah.
cereal per person, or we all have
No.
to share
Group
this?
Oh my
cereal.
God.
Listen,
What
you
about
guys
Sour
are a
Patch
family.
Crunch?
I don't know if we'd make it. We might fight.
I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm down with whatever.
I can't live with Reese's Puffs. For
Yeah, me
like,
neither. Yeah,
that
for
long.
like.
How long?
What do you
are we-
think?
I'd kill a
Reese's Puffs
buffalo.
could be your dessert too. You're there. Well, you're
No.
stranded. You never know.
I mean, I'm
okay,
very
yeah.
partial to the Rice Krispies.
First off, Nick
The
won't
Rice
get any
Krispie treat
food.
cereal. How about that?
Yeah,
Rice
yeah.
Krispie
Krispie
exists?
treats.
Yeah,
The
that
one
does.
purple
Yeah.
box.
Really?
Rice Krispies.
That's awesome.
That's what you make Rice Krispie
Well,
treats
yeah,
out
I
of.
understand
Where have
all
you
that.
been?
I don't know.
He's saying
Sometimes
dessert.
you need,
Dessert.
sometimes you need some
Dessert.
marshmallows.
Oh,
Yeah, that's like
Dessert.
bland.
Yeah,
Just
you
buy
need
the
some-
Hershey
Yeah, but a
bar
crackers
from
and
Burger
pops.
King for desserts.
Yeah,
bland.
Hershey's
But
Sunday
it's
never
fine.
had it.
Burger King.
Good
Really like
answers.
Never had it, but they told me it's
I
good.
know Butterhead agree.
This is what happens
Hershey
when you
Sundae
give us a
pie.
family question. We all fight
Dessert.
about it for an hour.
Well, here's another kind of. It's a very fun question. I like to think this is a fun question. When you guys are going to be super famous, which you are, and you could pick any type of, I guess, transportation device to get to your shows, what would it be? It could be a spaceship. It could be a submarine.
We still want the Gladiator.
The Gladiator. What's the
Gladiator.
Gladiator?
Like
Zach,
current band's van right now.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna sketch on the back of the Gladiator on a skateboard. It's gonna be
So
sweet.
he'll make it down
I'm gonna
the
be Marty
road.
McFly.
I
just
pretty,
want-
it'd
Back to the
pretty
Future.
sweet to have like a huge like RV or something. With, you know, attach
Some-
a trailer to
a little bit more
Tour bus.
luxurious than
Yeah.
sleeping in a Walmart parking lot. Something
Yeah.
that actually
Yeah.
has
I
beds
mean,
and
it's
stuff.
a good time sometimes, you know. Yeah.
To be
Has pros and cons.
I don't like having back problems whenever I'm going to play shows the next day.
No.
Well, that's why the back folds into a bed.
It's all part of the experience, right?
Yeah.
So, well, that definitely has a part in it too. But if I can be a little princess and get my own bed, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
Well, it's not fair.
So, if Voices and Vessels could have not a pet but a mascot, what would it be?
I want to. Yeah.
I don't know if we can say it.
Yeah. We don't know.
It's a little
Is it
R-rated.
an animal?
It kind of.
No.
Okay, if it's something that
We
you
already
can.
have that.
Yeah, it could be a zoo animal.
Nick
Or
is
like
kind of
a
already our
dinosaur.
mascot.
Man, bear, pig.
Man,
bear,
bear,
pig.
pig. Man,
Okay.
bear,
Pig.
pig.
Okay.
That's the second.
Yeah, that's a
best
second
that we
option.
can say.
Yeah.
I wish we. I don't know. We probably could say it. I
We
don't know.
probably could, but then whenever it's like.
Yeah, what
fun,
is
it's
it?
just
I
like
can go ahead.
A
Jack-off-a-saur.
Okay.
The joke comes from they think that I look like this thing off the show South Park. It says a Jack Officer. It's this little annoying piece of crap, little alien bugger that just says all these
Bugger.
weird little things.
It,
Which is
it
basically
just-
it's kind of like
it makes a whole bunch of noises and its mouth is really big and it just
has like a
reminds us.
duck-
That's
platypus
not very
now.
nice.
But we
They
love Nick.
treat me like dirt. I
'cause
bought
you are
sleep
there.
over it.
All right, well, I guess if you can take your, what was it?
Jack Officer.
That. If you could take that anywhere on tour with you to your ultimate tour destination, where would it be?
Just everywhere.
Yeah, it would have to be everywhere.
We'd be like, it would be Nick's twin. It could help him with
Yeah.
vocals.
Yeah.
Just everything. Like it'd be like
Could be the roadie. It
Yeah,
could just like
yeah.
make us food, just hang out
Yeah.
with us. Just be, I don't know. Whenever
I can fix Cody's guitar rig every time it screws up.
I wouldn't trust it.
No.
If it's anything like
yeah,
you.
there's nothing
It
like
can
you.
just
Yeah, it'd be like your clone, Nick.
It
Yeah.
can just
That'd
do
be
the
horrible.
programming in the back of the mic.
You plug it in the wrong socket.
So if we want to be able to hear you guys, where can we go?
Facebook.
Facebook, we have
Facebook.
a
Yeah.
fan page set up. We have our full EP streaming on there, but not for long. We'll have the new She Devil single on there.
On Tuesday, and then there'll only be 3 songs, She Devil included, and then Change of Heart and Allies will be the only ones that you can access online. We're taking the free download off too. We need to start
Okay.
making some money to put towards the full length. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's facebook.com/voicesandvessels.
Okay.
And then you can check out our YouTube account for stupid videos and like studio updates. And a couple we have.
Follow us on Twitter too.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
all the full EP.
Let me
as well.
let me say the link first.
Okay.
It's Facebook or no YouTube. YouTube.com/voicesandvessels.
Okay.
And then you can follow us on Twitter at voicesand. It's twitter.com/voicesand. So
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for
Thanks for
coming on
having
the
us.
show.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Again, we're with Voices and Vessels from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And make sure to check out the new song, She Devil, up soon. And I guess we'll see you guys later. No more getting in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be good boys.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Later.
Bye.